My name is Chris Thorne. I practice in the area of workers' compensation. Workers' compensation here in the state of Florida is a system designed to protect employees while they are recovering from an injury on the job. Specifically, they provide two types of benefits: medical benefits, which allows the injured individual to get whatever treatment they may need during that time. And also the law provides wage loss benefits, whether they're completely out of work or perhaps they are on light duty, only working half the time that they're used to working. So the law allows the insurance companies to supplement their wage loss through checks. I initially became interested in workers' compensation because when somebody gets injured on the job, it actually affects them and their ability to provide for their families. Work comp is a more personal type of injury because it impacts not only the long-term future, but their short-term future and how they're going to take care of their families. How are they going to continue to be able to work in perhaps a job that they've had for a number of years, in a career that they love? And now that this injury has happened, they don't know what direction, what their future is going to hold. And I enjoy being able to assist them and making sure that they get everything they need and that their future remains bright. I currently practice in the city of Orlando. However, I handle cases throughout every jurisdiction in the state of Florida. My father inspired me to become an attorney. I grew up in a very small town. We did not have much, and we had a lot of difficulties growing up. And we had a lawyer who helped us through a very difficult time. And my father, I remember speaking with me about the fact that he had dedicated his life to trying to help others, and that it was a very honorable profession. And he just encouraged me to go down that path and to help others whenever I had the opportunity to do so. One of the most memorable cases I ever had was a gentleman who walked into my office one day and was just left without any answers or any direction whatsoever. He had sustained a very bad accident and the insurance company was denying his case outright. No benefits, nothing. Over the course of 5 years, we were able to get him all the treatment that he needed. We were able to get him multiple surgeries and any wage loss that was appropriate. It was a privilege to represent him. He was a very wonderful man who was really taken advantage of. And it was a privilege to help him get those benefits. I believe a successful attorney, it really boils down, especially in the world of workers' compensation, is that you must remember that each client is different and each client has different needs. The client is the boss in all of this, and we work for them, and taking the time to understand what is most important to them in terms of now and the future, and communicating with them and making sure that they understand that you are willing to do everything possible to make sure that their goals are met. Over the years, I believe what satisfies me most as an attorney is knowing that at the end of everything, that you have done everything possible to get them everything that they were entitled to receive. Oftentimes an insurance company will deny them for perhaps monetary concerns. It has nothing to do with whether or not the injured individual may be entitled to those benefits. It's simply whether or not they want to spend the money. And knowing that at the end of my journey with my client, that we were able to overcome every obstacle in order to get them everything that they needed, and knowing that when we shake hands and our journey together has ended, that they're happy and in a much better place than they were when they first stepped into our office.